It's long walk Thursdays. I didn't want to go to the gym this morning because my tooth is still giving me a bit of jib. It's getting much better, but like when I lie down, I can't figure out how to lie down and it not hurt, because I either lie on one side, I can't lie on my back and go to sleep firstly. I either lie on one side and then like obviously I'm lying on the cheek that's hurt, or I go on the other side and then like gravity is dragging the cheek onto the tooth that hurt it in the first place. It's not ideal, but I think I'm on the way out now. It's just last night I was like, I need to take some painkillers to get to sleep. Oh god damn it, man, it's the most annoying thing in the world. So instead of that, I'm going for a nice walk. It's a lovely cold day. It's like 2 degrees, it feels like -3. I'm not going on a huge walk. I'm actually only going for like a little bit longer than normal, like an hour instead of like 2 hours. Sorry, or half an hour, because we've got a full day at work today. Also, it's like Thursday, it's the first couple of weeks of the year. Well, it's the first working week of the year, not even a full week, and you've got to like fight the slump, you know. Laura's feeling a bit down and I'm just like sticking to my guns, my New Year's res of just, you got to live your life, man. Just be happy. Which is why, like yesterday after dinner, I've got like a to-do list of things I need to do, but I wanted to do some embroidery, so I did. I put Netflix on and I just did some sewing, and like I'm just kind of trying to forget that that is not a productive way to live your life, but it's a happier way. And what's more important? Oh wait, get in there, boys. Spend a lot of time just sitting in front of the TV doing this, you know. It's really good fun. I'm on my third leaf. Work today was pretty good. I finished off a load of stuff, finally got something working. Happy fucking days. Tomorrow I've got to document how it works and what the flow is. That's going to be exciting. And then, what are we doing? We just had some dinner and I did some embroidery, like I said. The Monty Fluff. My tooth is getting better. Gum, whatever it is, cheek. Oh, god damn. I'm going to take a painkiller before I go to sleep. And then I'm going to try and lie in such a way where it doesn't hurt me. That's my plan. Maybe a good strategy is to fall asleep reading my book on my back. Won't work, but we'll see. You never know. It's 11 o'clock. We normally go to bed at like 10 and read till 1:30. It's nearly 11 because Laura's on the phone to her family till stupid o'clock. We've got that Friday feeling, boys, and I have a half day today. I've got lots of things to do this afternoon. Just like odd jobs. I've got to go to the post office, that kind of shit. I'm trying to figure out, I'm in a position where we get to choose how we get our bonuses. So we could either get 50% cash, 50% options, or we can get 200% options. Does that make sense? So £100, it'd either be £50 cash, £50 options, or £200 options. And I can't decide what I should do because I don't think I need the cash. The thing with the options are, half of it will, so if you take it all in options, you get half of it now and half of it at the end of this year. Then obviously it's locked into the business until it floats or whatever, so it could be like 10 years before you get anything out of it. But I just feel like, it's silly having that offer and being in the position I am where I don't need a cash bonus. Like, I'm trying to think what I'd do with that £50. And I'm like, I'm not going to do anything with it, am I? I'm going to put it into savings and accrue 0 stupid amount of interest. But like I say, the year thing, the year lock-in for that extra 100%. If it wasn't for that, I think I'd snap it, you know? Because otherwise it's just £100 in options instead of 200. It's the whole dilemma, right? Do you get £50 now and then £50 that could turn into whatever later, which is more tax efficient later as well? Like the tax difference on that £50 versus the fucking tax on capital gains of the options. Or do you risk, well, firstly you don't know when you're going to get the money out, secondly you don't know how much tax it's going to be, and you don't know how much money it's going to be either. I don't know, man. We're waiting for details on the value of the options. But I think if they're what I think they are, the clever thing to do is just take the options, you know? Because I think those options, even if you put everything in Bitcoin, you know, and Bitcoin went really high, I'm still pretty confident the options would be better off once you take into account everything, like tax and everything. Well, that's where I'm at. So I'm thinking about it. I'm leaning towards taking everything in options, because I don't need the money. I could just take £50 out of my savings, you know, and use that to buy a holiday with. The only thing I need money for is a house deposit in like however many years when we move house. £50 in the grand scheme of things isn't all that much either. That's the thing. I think I don't need the money, so take the options, Jamie. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking about right now. I'll let you know what I do. I'm pretty confident and I know what I'm going to do. I'm thinking about it as I should opt in. I should consider it as the other way around. I've opted in to the 100% options. And if I want to go the other way, then I should change my mind, you know what I mean, rather than thinking the other one as a default. Otherwise, today's been a good day. Been doing a lot of documentation, which is never fun. Doing a lot of like trying to figure out how to visualize authentication flows so that they're easy to understand for other people, so that we can all figure out what the next steps are as we move from the proof of concept into what is going to be going after that. Like, this is going to be a project that I'm running, which is going to be really cool, but it's like, I've never ran a project before where I'm effectively the product owner, you know? It's a bit, and it's like big, it's a big thing. So like I say, it's really exciting, but a bit daunting. And then after work, nailed a load of admin jobs. I took some stuff to the post office, rang companies, booked things in, living the dream. Everything's all Gucci. Played a little bit of Xbox, and I did a little bit more sewing, watching TV. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rein that in at some point, but that's why I played Xbox a little bit, because I'm like, I can't do this all day. Very much all or nothing, aren't I? I've also put in my desk in as high as it goes, so the cat can't jump on it. My little old Kindle. What the fuck are you talking about? GoPro. It keeps. I think it might be like on its way out. You know, it keeps like causing me jib in ways that's quite annoying. A weird, like almost like computer age jib, not like battery jib, or you know what I mean. Like it's bizarre. It's almost like the chips are getting fried or something. I am getting my gym bag ready to go to the gym tomorrow. I haven't been to the gym since last week because of my my gum, effectively, because my wisdom tooth. So I am going to go and get back into it. I've got to like blow the dust, the cobwebs off and whatnot. Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. Otherwise, today we went to the shop. We got a load of DIY stuff because we're decorating the kitchen slowly. So Laura's going to do some of that tomorrow while I do like cleaning stuff. But like there's like loads of prep jobs we need to do as we do it. So that starts tomorrow, so that's exciting. Otherwise, we then just had a walk around some shops, just in general, because Laura's been looking for some stuff. I'm not really looking for things. I'm kind of in a money saving kind of mode now. I was looking at getting like a tech organizer for when I need to go to the office, and I want to be able to easily transport my laptop with, and when I'm on call, and my laptop with like the mouse that I've now got and stuff. You know what I'm like, I regularly say I'm saving money now and then spend more frivolously. But for real, I am like, oh, let's put this up a bit higher. Trying to figure out how to pack this bag, because it's like really long and thin. And my old bag was like not as long and like really wide. That's quite a good idea. I also have a spare water bottle. Maybe I don't need to take a spare water bottle if I keep the water bottle on the outside, because I'm less likely to forget it. We then sat in the kitchen. We've been looking at tester painter pots. I had the fire on, and just had like a admin day looking online shopping for things I'm not buying. Looking at holidays as well, that kind of fun stuff. And then dinner, watching TV, doing embroidery. You know the drill. So I went gymming this morning. I almost backed out as well. I tried to think of an excuse. You know what I mean? That kind of sesh. But actually, I got there. I really enjoyed it. Like, I was treadmilling and I was like, yeah, this is what I remember. This is what I remember about what was so good about it, you know? So I did a little bit of treadmill, did stepper thing, and then I did like a shoulder workout. I'm working my way through a 5-day plan thing, and day 2 was shoulders. That was all good, and then it was time, came back, it was cleaning and decorating. So I did, like, Laura's been doing some decorating in the kitchen, I've cleaned like the bathroom, did some hoovering and all that shit, and then I helped out in the kitchen, and then we were basically doing that until 5 o'clock when we cooked dinner. Then we put pyjamas on, I had a shave, because I've now decided that like when the gym lines up with shave days, I shave every other day. I'm shaving at the night time. That's my plan. Anyway, I'm getting ready to have a shave. Fill up a bowl of water. Planning prop my phone where I always prop my phone to listen to a podcast while I'm having a shave. And I drop it in the fucking sink. And I happy birthday, boy. Couldn't be a worse time of the year to do that either. By the way, you're like right out of sync with. Well, I mean, yeah, right out of sync with normal phones, and obviously the Pixel phones have just come out with a so I'm like, fuck. Anyway, and the sound went funny as I was playing a podcast at the time, and a pop-up came up saying there's water in the charging port, so it's been disabled. I've been drying it out basically since. Everything else seems fine, except that notification keeps coming up. So I'm just kind of leaving it overnight and just hoping. It's a cheap phone, and it's one I didn't even pay for. So, the grand scheme of things, it's not a huge loss, but obviously it's a bit annoying having to buy a new phone. I was talking to Andrew on Twitter, and he's like, you just claim on, you've not got phone insurance. I'm like, well, yeah, but you don't claim on it, do you? Because if you claim on it, then it's just cost more money in premiums increase. You know? Yes, that's very annoying. But like I say, hopefully it'll be fun. It seems fine. It just, whatever sensor tells it the charging port is disabled is not fixed. So if we're going for a new one, it'll be like I have to get the new Pixel 6. So I actually want the zoom lens rather than an ultra wide, but I don't think I can justify the Pro. It's too big. That's the problem. Even the 6 is big. Computer's acting a little bit skitsy today. It keeps like effectively like resetting the dock. I think it might be doing updates behind the scenes, but then like the screen comes back, but like half the icons aren't there. You'll be pleased to know that my phone has seemingly survived its little swim. Jeez, I didn't think it was going to turn on then. God damn it. I've been for a walk this morning. Laura's gone to the office. I am working from home. We are figuring out, might go into the office on Wednesday then. My job is to try and figure out what the next steps are for this authentication thing. So I've got to do lots of reading, lots of diagrams, ready for a session at 11 where we need to talk next steps. Apparently it's 18.5 degrees now. It's really not very warm. Can you tell that we spent all day yesterday in this room, like preparing to decorate, cleaning the walls? What's that bullshit about? This month is kitchen month. We're attempting to get the kitchen fully decorated in this space of this month. Which basically means I have like, apart from going to the gym, I have no say over what happens at the weekend. So Laura's in charge. Laura knows what she's doing. She's the decorator. I'm just pointed in the direction of walls and I do stuff. But so my problem is I'm not very, my coordination sucks. I'm not very good at like being neat. So like, give me a wall, I'll screw it. But like, if you're trying to get me to do a straight line over, like, you know what I mean, like along that or some bollocks, I'm not gonna be able to do it. I get bored too easy. These are the colours we're going for. We were going for this one, and this turned out way darker than we expected it to. Can't show you because we put it in recycling. But we were looking at this colour. Oh, see there, look, it does kind of look that dark. But But we originally put this on some cardboard, and we're like, oh, that's great. We just painted it onto like some cardboard because we've got these like sticky things from Lick, where you just like stick them to the wall. It's on an old calendar at the moment, and then you can like move them around. So Laura tried that. We picked this colour, and I was like, well, you may as well put it on the wall just to try it out. And it turns out to be way dark. And the one that we thought we didn't like, which was this one, turns out to be much nicer. It's weird, look, when you actually put these cards next to them, they do actually look. It's odd how different these cards can look like as you put them in different lighting and stuff. Like we liked one of these Lick things. I think we liked this one, we had it here. We liked that colour. But then you put it over here, and we didn't like it. What's that all about? I personally am not that fussed about colours. So I just kind of do as I'm told. I let Laura make all the decisions. Just had a session on. So I've been given a project to do. So like as you get more senior, obviously, like you get given projects to run. And I'm running this project, right? And what's the project? We want to overhaul the authentication layer for the entire fucking bank. Nice, easy project to what's it called? Wet your lips with. Whistle? What do you whistle with? I don't know. Sharpen your teeth with. That's it. I'm cutting my teeth on this project. It's a nice, easy project to cut your teeth with. That's the word. Anyway, we have a proof of concept. Initially, we were going to be doing something else. We have a proof of concept for that other thing else. Oh, there you are. I wondered where you were, Mr. Boo Boo. Why have you not come for no fuss or no treats? So, we have that proof of concept. That's what I've got running. And I'm now trying to spin up like next steps. And I'm really trying to pull other people into the decision-making process here. This team, I'm not used to being in a team. Hello, Mr. Momo. Which is just like full of individuals, you know? Where everyone kind of runs their own project. Like, this project's way too big for just me to do, guys. I'm used to like collaboratively whiteboarding, trying to figure out like, you know what I mean? And I'm just not getting anything. I'm like in this meeting, I'm just like trying to get blood from a stone, effectively. It's really fucking tough. I think I need to get over the not looking for approval. The like, you have the weight to do it. Do it. Just make the call. Which is so not like... I mean, I make calls all the time, obviously, but this feels like a big one, you know, that we need more people involved in. Yeah, I'm waiting for some sign of like collaboration or some sign of like, yeah, that's the right approach. Approval. And it's just like, I get the impression people don't want to engage enough to get to the point where they're confident enough to give me those two things. And therefore I've just got to like grab the bull by its horns and just fucking do it. But it's quite scary, you know? My momentum / like productivity is just dipped. A cup of tea, get a hot water bottle, and then we're gonna get back in it again. God damn. Guess who's currently on hold for their next door neighbour's phone? Someone's phone, pay-as-you-go phone. I got a text message saying the pay-as-you-go service is going to end tomorrow. So, dickhead here is ringing fucking Virgin Media, who's just going to cancel this pay-as-you-go SIM card. What a shit show. It's a question for you guys. What is it about smashing a mug that's so like... it hurts, you know? It dropped my mug. I dragged it somehow. Don't even know how. Dragged it onto the floor and it shattered. And it was my big mug, big stripy mug. I really like that mug. So not overly happy about that one, boys. And now I've got to try and find a mug. It's really difficult to find a nice big mug that's not stupid sized. I've got one that's like a pint. It's too big. One was like the right size, like... I think most mugs, most large mugs are 350ml. Like real money, 350ml. The one I bought most recently, trying to buy a big mug, was shipped as like 400ml, but like really you're not going to put 400ml of more in it, you know? Anyhow, the search begins. Otherwise I am trying to A bag for the gym tomorrow. We're going swimming. So yeah, don't really need anything. I'm going to take my bag of swim stuff. I'll take it downstairs. Seriously, what do I need? I need jeans, pants, socks, swim shorts, goggles, and a hoodie to come back with, and I just need my water bottle and a wallet. Okay then, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end this video here. It's been a long one. Also, I believe the amount of credit that my neighbour has on her phone has been refunded to my bank account because she doesn't have a bank account. Why? Why don't you have a bank account? I kind of get not having internet. Maybe you don't think you need internet. You do. And I think you can get basically internet for free. You can get free broadband, I swear, from like Sky. But no, dog shit internet. You don't really want it, but like whatever. But why don't you have a bank account? Just open a fucking bank account. Make your own life hard. You know what I mean? So anyway, yeah, I think that's all sorted now. Thank God. Although it properly knocked my whole evening off kilter to the point where I knocked over a mug and smashed it. Stressed out. But otherwise, thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I'll catch you later.